Alrighty folks, for all those out there that are subscribed to my channel but actually don't know where I live or know anything about me, here's a quick thing. I'm just going to, quick video I'll throw up on YouTube here. I live in Texas City, Texas, which is right next to Galveston, right off of I-45. It's the last, well, close to the last little city. There's another little town called Tiki Island. I don't know much about Tiki Island. I just know it's a little tiny little thing right next to the water. It's literally right off the water. But anyways, so I dropped my wife off this morning. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it'd be, I guess, what they would call Black Friday, but it's just Friday. So I decided to come down here to the dike and check it out. It's pretty cool. It was raining this morning a little bit, and I'm still working on the garage. Well, in the process of working on the garage. Obviously, I'm not working on it right now. So I just figured I'd give a quick little video. I thought people might enjoy the water. This is part of the Gulf of Mexico. This is actually our little bay. I think, if I'm correct, I believe this is called Trinity Bay. And then right off of Trinity Bay, I believe there's another little thing they call Moses Lake. That's got big old floodgates out there that close when they're expecting storms. So that way they can pump the water out of Texas City. We have pumps that pump the water out, because right behind me is a levee. Doesn't look like much, but that's a levee. It's probably about 15-20 foot in elevation. It's kind of probably hard to tell, but it's right there. That's what actually protects us. And during Harvey, if y'all remember Harvey, when that hit Houston, that it flooded pretty good, but we didn't flood bad enough to cause any issues at our house. Water's not anything spectacular usually. It's fairly clearish today. You can see it's got a nice little greenish hue to it. Sometimes it's just caca brown, what we call the milkshake water. Out there you see some guys fishing. Now out there, it's pretty cool. That's a like a little oyster bar. That's where they go to drink. So out there it's really shallow, and it's all built up of oyster shells. Because out here, as you know, oysters they're pretty big. Same with shrimp. Eat a lot of fresh shrimp out here. Good eating. I don't do a ton of fishing. I fished over here when we first moved a lot, but didn't really have a whole lot of luck. I'd rather be on a boat. So this dike continues about 5 miles that way, and it almost comes up. Goal wants to go on camera. So it continues out. It pokes out that way is Galveston, Texas. Oop, come on. Out that way is Galveston. What you're seeing out there, those tall buildings, is actually on the backside of Galveston, kind of like on their port side, I guess you would say, like where all the cruise ships and everything go. But this goes out. If you look at it on the map, if you type in Texas City Dike on Google, you'll see where I'm talking about. It goes out. There's ferry lanes probably about another mile past that. There's ferry lanes that go across to Bolivar Peninsula. Bolivar Peninsula is another island, because Galveston is actually an island. So there's another island. It separates, so they have to ferry across, which is pretty cool. But usually got to wait a lot. And then over here, sorry for the wind noise, but over here, let me see if I can cover the microphone, is the Texas City refineries. And at night, this place glows at night because of all the lights. And there's ships in here. Fun fact, if you type in 1946 Texas City disaster, there was actually a ship called the Lusitania, I believe it was, that exploded out there. And back at the entrance of the dike, there's a big old prop that landed over there. And so they made a monument, because there was a good amount of people that died from that explosion, and they actually have video of it. So if you go on YouTube and type in Texas City disaster or 1946 disaster, you'll find it. It's pretty cool. They actually have footage of it exploding. There was actually a woman on the dike that was filming it on fire, and caught it all on film. But yeah, right there's refineries. It's kind of sucks living this close to a refinery, but keeps the taxes low. That's for damn sure. And they pump a lot of money into the city. So without them, unfortunately, the city would probably be a shithole. Worse than what it already is. But it's not that bad. It's a cute little town. Texas City's alright. It's grown on me. It's got its problems just like every little town out there, but you know. I say small town, it's about 50,000 people. So it's not tiny. I grew up in a smaller town. But anywho, so yeah, another fun fact is the ships. I don't know if you can see it. It's way out there, right about the tip of my finger. These tankers come in. They sit out here and wait out in this bay, and they wait, and then they get called in, and they come around the tip of the dike and come in. And this is kind of like a little channel way that brings them in over to the refineries to load, unload. But when they come in at the end down there, it's pretty cool, man. They create like a little mini tsunami. They draft so much water that it draws the water out probably about 30 foot, and you'll see the water going out. It'll just start to recede, and you'll see all the sand and everything, and then all of a sudden it just comes flowing in, man. And this is down there. It doesn't really do it down here as much, but down there at the end where you can swim and stuff, it really is pretty cool. The water comes, I mean, it just comes up this little embankment. It's kind of a little embankment right here. I don't know if you can tell. But I'll shut up for a minute, let y'all kind of listen to the sounds out here in Texas City. For people that don't know, that's actually called a laughing gull. It is a seagull, but it's called a laughing gull because it sounds like they're laughing at you. So that's the reason why I have to build the garage the way I'm building it, is because of living next to this stuff. Alrighty folks, well, hope you enjoy this. It's just a little quick video. Just kind of give you a little bit of what I see over here, what I enjoy. I know a lot of people that aren't next to the water tend to enjoy it a little bit more because they're not around it all the time. I'm around it all the time. I mean, I still enjoy the water. I love the water. I'm Aquarius, so obviously it's by nature. I love the water, but it's pretty cool. Well, let me know if y'all want some more water videos. Anybody out there that might find it more relaxing, I'd come out here and film some water, show y'all what's going on. Especially when storms hit and stuff like that, it gets tore up pretty good, but it's pretty calm today. Usually there's waves coming in, I'm guessing early morning. Whatever the tide situation is, I'm sure it's probably causing it to be pretty calm. Alrighty guys, take it easy.